All right, the NBA continued to turn up the level of accountability on the performance of referees. On Thursday, it unveiled new features on NBA.com that includes video archives of plays that merited reviews, detailed breakdowns of the responsibilities of officiating crews working each game. Look, I think there are fans out there who like it. It's very clickable. Byron, you do not like it.
I don't.
This is a push towards transparency.
Yeah, I know. I understand the transparency part of it. But, you know, the NBA referees have the toughest job in all of sports. You know, they gotta referee some of the best athletes in the world, and they gotta get it right just like that. And sometimes they don't. So the human nature your human element comes into play, and you're gonna make mistakes and things like that. I think in making it kind of open to the public, you know, that puts even more scrutiny on them. I think the way they've been doing it, where they kind of handle it behind closed doors, is good enough for me. I'm not the biggest referee lover in the world because I was a head coach and I understood that I wanted to win and I want every call. But at the end of the day, I think their job is tough enough already than to have to go through this type of scrutiny at the end of the day with everybody being able to kind of chime in on decisions that they made or calls that they made.
We've seen players object to the last 2-minute reports. Like Steve Kerr's, we don't even care about the last 2 minutes report. It doesn't do us any good to know it's a missed call. It's not about the players. It's not about the coaches. It's about fans and Adam trying to fight this idea that some part of the NBA is rigged against their team. And it's about gambling. It's about the gambling stuff. It's about if they're going to do this for real, they're going to have full, complete transparency, 100% lockdown faith in the officiating. And that's what it's not about anything else.
Here, my take on this is you got to think about it differently. I get it, I do, and you're not the first person to sit in the chair and say it. Every player we have on this show thinks that stuff should not be out there. I get it, but here's the thing. We are entered into an era where everything can be replayed at a moment's notice. Clips are on Twitter or Instagram over and over again, and if there is a mistake, it's not like if the NBA, wait, don't tell me, shh, don't tell anyone, don't put it out. Everyone knows the mistake happened. We all can see it. Mm-hmm. So if the attitude becomes, yeah, these guys are human, as you say. They occasionally make mistakes. Hey, or this is why we officiated this way. That whole block charge call during the finals, they had an explanation. Now, people didn't like the explanation, but they had one. And so at least, you know, that transparency is there. This is all out here for us to see anyway. So if the attitude you take as a league is, we're not trying to fake it with you. There's some leagues that are kind of like, no, everything we say is right. Fans know that. That doesn't pass the smell test anymore.
Right.
And so the idea to say, yeah, we know, sometimes these guys are human, and in the moment they make a mistake, sometimes they're right, here we go. And by the way, if you treat it like it's not a cardinal sin if someone made a mistake, we make mistakes on this show all the time, and we talk about them on the air because it's not a cardinal sin, right? It's not like, oh my God, we made a mistake. Okay, wait, actually that was 4 rings, let's go.